Well, hello again. I saw this and I thought I was done with this subject really because it's a steaming pile. But I saw this today because I thought, well, you know the the aliens that have been presented to the Mexican Congress. This fella here that we did I did the video on the other day. Oops, there's two of these, okay? They've just been presented to the Mexican Congress by this guy that's a famous UFO ET piffle peddler. He's got a bit of previous for fabricating aliens and trying to palm them off as the real thing. And he said he found these, and both of them look identical. There's two aliens that look like this. And he said he found them back in 2017 in a Peruvian mine. Okay, so I thought, let's see, just for fun. I should have done this on the previous video. I didn't think of it, but I thought of it afterwards. I thought, just for fun, let's see if there's any images of these aliens that were found in the Peruvian mine back in 2017, and see if there's any difference between these images and the images that were presented back then. Okay, so this is the 2023 image of the alien that was found in a Peruvian mine in 2017. And this is an image of the same aliens that were taken back closer to the time, back closer to 2017. This is actually an article from 2018. I'll leave a link to this article below. And if you scroll down, it says 3-fingered Peruvian mummies unearthed in a tomb last year. So it's a 2018 article. So unearthed in a tomb last year, 2017, have alien anatomy yet again. 3-fingered Peruvian mummies. So the 3-fingered Peruvian mummies look like that. in 2018, and in 2023 the same three-fingered aliens found by Mr. Mulsanne look like that. Now I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing much in the way of a similarity here. It's almost as though he put forward a couple of fabricated alien mummies. They're either mummies or fossils. They can't be both, can they? They get called mummies and they get called fossils. So he put forward those in 2018. No one swallowed it. They said it was a lot of crap. So now he's telling the same story, but he's putting forward two completely different paper mache aliens. There you go. And I read something as well today that made me laugh, and it said that this university in Mexico had looked at these aliens, this medical university. The one that's got the eggs in, it's got 3 eggs in it apparently. And it said that it's gestating, that there's life in one of the eggs. Now these things are supposed to have been fossilised for 1,700 years and 800 years. Now that's a fair old gestation period, isn't it? So let's say it's the youngest one. 800 years it's been gestating. So yeah. I mean, who really, anyone with an IQ bigger than a cheese and pickle sandwich is going to know this is complete and utter tripe, codswallop, piffle. It's a steaming pile fodder for the most extreme of the gullible. You know, comparing that and an image of the same creature in 2018. Okay, enough's enough. Enough's enough. I think I've had all I can take of this particular nonsense. Oh, I heard I was watching Senator Tim Burchett, still on the subject of the UAPs and ETs and stuff. And you may be aware that him and Senator Luna and a couple of the others actually signed a petition to the Speaker of the House to have another hearing with subpoena powers so they could get the people that are claiming the first-hand experience with all this ET stuff, you know, reverse engineering. And it was knocked back. Senator Burchett says it was refused, so they're not going to be able to do that. And that is a great shame, because I think if they got, if they subpoenaed people like Bob Lazar, he'd run a mile, because he would know he would have to tell his science fiction story to people that could actually check it and verify it. The same is true of all the other piffle peddlers that have been grifting off this complete and utter ET rubbish for years and years and years. Apply a little bit of logic to the Fermi paradox. Fermi asked the question in 1953 to his colleagues, his fellow physicists at Los Alamos in 1953. You know, if the galaxy is full of life, why are we seeing no evidence of it? The Fermi paradox. Now, Fermi and the physicists, most of the physicists that were at Los Alamos in 1953, were also there during the Second World War. They were working on the Manhattan Project. They were also there in 1947. Roswell is not that far from Los Alamos. Los Alamos is a lot closer than Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. If an alien spacecraft had indeed crashed at Roswell, it would have been taken to Los Alamos, where the world's best physicists were all working. It wouldn't have been taken to an Air Force base. They would have wanted the best physicists on the face of the earth to look at it. And the fact that the Roswell craft did not go to Los Alamos, because if it did, Fermi wouldn't be asking that question, would he? Tells us that it wasn't. Whatever crashed at Roswell wasn't an alien spacecraft. Because the first thing they would have done with it would have collected all the bits up, they would have taken it to Los Alamos, and they would have said to Fermi and his mates, okay, what do you make of this? And Fermi says, why aren't we seeing any evidence of aliens? So he hasn't seen any evidence of aliens, which means, the Roswell craft wasn't taken to Los Alamos, and if it was an alien spacecraft, it certainly would have been. It's as simple as that. So all this alien ET stuff is complete and utter hogwash. A steaming pile. Yeah, he's actually on the earlier version, he's made the eyes a little different again, hasn't he? This is a sort of recurring theme. A little convenient, there's no detail on the inside the mouth. Yeah, it's just absolute rubbish. I won't waste any more of my time or yours on this complete and utter nonsense. Just a quickie, as always, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll catch you again.